A young pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable performance. A pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance. A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
from one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Eric Holmes, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Here's Jed Lowry now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Fouled off. Two. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Striding in, Jeff McNeil. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Davis stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, straight up.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Standing in, Peter Alonso, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
Weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the second baseman, number 27.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Conforto is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside. 1-0. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reyes is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for Cespedes. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis has a play, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Colin Moran.
For the Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. In his career, Moran is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. DeGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here it comes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. A ball and a strike. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Juan Lagares. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
Here comes the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Newman fields it cleanly, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-1
At first, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Reyes is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Davis. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
50.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. McNeil is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Pablo Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, number 15.
Here it comes. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get there as it falls in.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Stepping up now, Eric Holmes, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman.
Number 27.
From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Reyes over at second. Holmes at first, 1 gone. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Adam Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. One and one. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
The first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell, the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Colin Moran. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Moran, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. Pirates on top, 3-0. J.D. Davis the next to bat as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A reminder, fans, that all games this season will be broadcast in Spanish on AM 1440 by the announcing team of Jason Villa and Luis Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
Number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And that's the second out. Next up from New York, Peter Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And and this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh my, it's gone. Santa Maria. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Elias Diaz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Three and 0 now. Jonathan Davis is on deck. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in.
50.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air to straightaway right. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Reyes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hey now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to. Message sent. Beware.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You're here.
The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Hit the baseball.
Breath, pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
So here now's the pitcher, Eric Holmes. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's the 3-2 from him. Bounces with the left side. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Popped him up. Bell will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Struck him out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Moran gloves it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Mets nothing. So stepping in, Juan Lagares hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Newman brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 24, Robinson Cano.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs.
1-1-1.
The ground over to first. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready once again, Eric Holmes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Cespedes is going back. You can kiss it goodbye. And good for him. Eric Holmes has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The batter, number 27.
In now, Kevin Newman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Cespedes is there. And the inning is over. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Stay connected to every pitch with highlights, replay reviews, scores, live radio broadcasts, and more. Get the At Bat app for your smartphone or tablet. Visit MLB.com for details. Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance.
first offering on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. In the air out to straightaway left. Davis has a beat on it. One away. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He was a ground out victim last time up.
6.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes another 0-2. And it's 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Here's a pop-up now, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in once again, Peter Alonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So he keeps rolling right along, making 7 shutout innings now. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Pirates 8 and the Mets nothing. Jeurys Familia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jeurys Familia.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Lays off 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Familia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here it is. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Lagares, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Josh Bell, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And that's taken for a called strike two.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Frazier stands at second with no outs. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. One away here for the Bucks in their half of the seventh, and
now
that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Colin Moran.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Digging in, Elias Diaz, trying to
Now
keep
batting,
things going
catcher,
now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Diaz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. That misses. 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pittsburgh leads this one 9-0. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
The 1-0 delivery. Sharp ground ball to third. To his left, Moran on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Wilson.
And the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Up next for the Buccos, Jonathan Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 50.
He's set, and the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping in now, Pablo Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eric Holmes. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the stretch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. 1-2. Here's Juan Lagares starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ahmed Rosario will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
Strike taken up in the zone, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco on the run, but this will land untouched.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Mets down to their final out now. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled away. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Pittsburgh led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Eric Holmes wins his 3rd of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Jacob deGrom couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.